Hi everyone, welcome to Heaven Healing and Tarot. This is Christina. Today's pick a card is you versus them. So we have to have somebody in mind that we want to know how they're feeling about you or towards a situation, or how they're feeling in general, really. How you're feeling, how they're feeling, and then maybe the energy of the relationship. Not maybe. That's what we're going to do. Anyway, before I get started, I always send out some healing. So take a deep breath with me. All right. Pile 1, creating sacred space. Pile 2, blending with spirit. Pile 3, the breath. Pick the pile you're most drawn to with your person in mind, who you want to know, what's going on between the two of you. All right? I'm going to get started with pile 1. Hi, pile 1. If you chose creating sacred space, then this is going to be your reading. Let's get your cards. Strength, Ace of Wands, Six of Pentacles. All right, this is going to be you, so we're going to do this. All right, so this is how you're feeling. You are feeling passionate about somebody, about your person, or you want a fresh start with somebody, or a new start with somebody, but you want to make sure that they're giving you what you need. You want somebody to reciprocate everything that you put out. So you want somebody who loves you as much as you love them. You want somebody who's going to make the effort that you're willing to make. I gotta sneeze, hang on. I usually don't sneeze very loud, but I sneezed really, really loud, so I think I just needed to clear some energy here. Phew! Anyway, I really think you're looking for the person who's going to be the perfect person for you. You don't want to take a chance on anybody who's not going to be right. You want what you want. You know what you can live with and what you can't. Like, you don't. And when I say perfect for you, I mean that means that they're not perfect, and the relationship's not going to be perfect, because no relationship is, and you know this. But this person's going to be willing to work with you. Give you what you need. So I think they're saying have strength and have the courage to take a chance on somebody, because I think that you might be a little stubborn here. and it's okay. Like, I'm not saying that you're wrong for being stubborn or for knowing what you want. I think it's a good thing. You have the clarity, and I think that's really, really good. But sometimes sometimes we set other people up to fail, and we shouldn't do that. So that's what I want you to just be, cautious of. So let's get the feelings of your person, or whatever they're thinking here. 3 of Pentacles, 8 of Cups, 8 of Pentacles. Kind of feel like they think the same way. So, I 8 of Cups. This tells me this is somebody who pulled their energy back from you. So I don't know if this is somebody that you dated, or somebody you maybe you had like a false start with, like it never really came to fruition, or I don't know. It feels like you know who this is. Well, obviously you're asking about this person, but there was a walking away of it, like somebody washed their hands of it, and so they're feeling like, I want somebody who's willing to work with me. I want a partner. I want a teammate. I want somebody who will put in the effort like I will. So I think they feel the same way you do. But here's the catch. If this is somebody you were with, or like I said, somebody that you maybe tried but it didn't really happen, they see you as not making the effort, and you see them as not making the effort. So they think the same things about you that you think about them, but like, you guys gotta have to get on the same page if you want this to work. Like, I think you have to clearly communicate and clearly express your boundaries and your dreams and goals and see if you're on the same page. Because, like, I feel like you gave what you wanted and they gave what they wanted, but each other didn't give the other what they wanted. That probably didn't make sense at all. Let me try and give you an example. All right, say my love language is acts of kindness or acts of service. All right, it's not, but well, I guess it could be. I don't mind. I like that. Anyway, doesn't matter. It's not my reading. So say you're this person's love language, whoever this is, because roles can be reversed, but whoever this is, I'm taking this as you. Your love language is acts of service, but their love language is physical touch. So you feel like this person didn't give you the acts of service that you needed, and this person feels like you didn't give them the physical touch that they needed. And you're both probably right. To be honest with you, you both probably are, even though, because you might have this attitude, well, I didn't give you what you needed because you weren't giving me what I needed, and vice versa. So you're both probably right. So you guys just got to get on the same page if you want this to be a successful relationship. Whether you're with this person or not, because you could be with this person, but they're pulling back their energy. And you're like, I just need, I need this spark again. I need them to give me what I need. So, I said that they walked away from you, but it doesn't have to be. This could be somebody you're actually in a relationship with that it's just not, you guys aren't being cohesive right now. You guys are just not on the same page. So this relationship's in trouble if you are, in it. But let's get the energy of the relationship. Maybe I'm speaking out of term here. But I don't think so. That's a timeout. There's a Four of Swords. And they're saying, you guys have to trust your intuition. You guys know. You guys know what to do for each other. You guys aren't doing it, though. But Judgment's here. So what does that say? That says that you guys can learn from your mistakes. Like, you guys can learn to be better. You can actually consciously choose to be what the other person needs. As long as the other person's doing it too. You know what I mean? You both have to be doing it. You both have to be putting in the work. So I do think that this could be a successful relationship if you guys just communicate and really truly understand each other's feelings. So you got to communicate in a way that the other person understands you. Not that they just hear you, but it clicks. It has to make sense. All right? Let's get a few more cards. Time to act. Like, you gotta do something now, or it might be too late. And you should accept valid criticism. So I think both of those cards are for both of you. Like, you both have to do something now, like, especially if you're in a relationship. You want to do it now before it becomes too late, before it's unsavable. Right now it's savable. You guys can do this. Or if you're not together, well, you're obviously thinking about each other, so the time to act is now, before too much time passes. But you should both be open to valid criticism, because you both obviously did something wrong for the other person. You might not see it that way. You might not say, I didn't do anything wrong, but your person thinks you did, and you think they did, and they probably think that they didn't. So be open to an honest conversation. walk in beauty, wondrous universe. Like, miracles can happen. You just got to see the beauty in each other and what this relationship could be. You got to believe in the positive. You know, maybe put some rose-colored glasses on for, I always tell you not to wear them, but just for a short period of time. Like, see the good in each other. See the good in this relationship. What could come of this? See all the positive aspects of this, right? And then work on it. Relationships are work. Relationships are not for lazy people. They're not. So, I mean, believe me, I think that's part of the reason why I'm not in one. I'm lazy. I can admit that. In some aspects. Not in all aspects of my life, but in some aspects. But you know what I'm saying? So, relationships take work. You gotta work on them. You gotta take the good with the bad. Or the bad with the good. And do your best and try to make it as beautiful and as amazing as it possibly can be. Donations, tidings, and charitable work. I think that's exactly what this card is saying. Like, you gotta be charitable to each other. You gotta, like, understand where the other person's coming from. Put yourself in their shoes and be charitable towards them, and they need to be charitable towards you. Serendipity, merge with the flow. I kind of think that you guys are meant to be together. Like this, or at least serendipity keeps happening for you. Like those crazy little coincidences, you know, like you're like, that was meant to be. This is meant to be. I kind of feel like it's meant to be. So, I think this is worth putting the effort into. At least it feels like it is. You may disagree, but you shouldn't. No, you have every right to feel how you feel. So does everybody else. Learn to let go. Alright, well, try not to be so controlling. Try not to control your person, and your person's got to try not to control you. You just kind of got to accept each other for who you are. And then learn to work with that. Believe, strange encounters. You know, everything happens for a reason, so believe that. If you're thinking about your person, believe that there's a reason for it. Believe that they're thinking about you too. You know, strange encounters. If you see something that reminds you of your person, there's a reason. So, I don't know. I really do think that there's this is kind of meant to be, if you want it to be. Addicted to inner peace. Get your quick fix. So it's just like you gotta find the peace, what makes you happy. I think this person can make you happy, and I think you can make them happy, but you gotta do it in a peaceful way. All right, let's get your final card here. All right, we have 3 of water, which is like 3 of cups, which is a celebration. You know, something to celebrate. So, a joy and excitement flow among all those gathered. I embrace being part of something larger than myself. It's a time to delight in the camaraderie as I experience the greater whole that is my community or team. You got the teamwork, so they're saying that you could be a good team together. We are friends, family, and companions sharing our experiences. And it's a time to remember that we must accept each other as we are, with both shadow and light within. So you have to take each other who you are. You know, you have to accept the good with the bad, or the bad with the good. But absolutely, this is doable. This is workable. So if you're not with this person, maybe you should be. And if you are, it's time for you guys to sit down and have a conversation and agree to work with each other. All right? So that's what I have for you, Pile 1. Give the video a like, subscribe to the channel, and leave me a comment. All those things help me, and I appreciate you for it. Until next time, love and light. Hi, Pile 2. If you chose blending with spirit, then this one's your reading. Let's get your cards. Tower, 4 Cups, Queen of Wands. All right. So this is you, or how I'm taking it. Roles can be reversed, but I feel like something changed quickly, dramatically, and it left you pretty unhappy, pretty bored with this, like pretty unsatisfied. And I think now you're feeling bored. Like you want the magic to be there, but you don't know if it can be, because it feels like somebody ripped the rug out from under you. That's what it kind of feels like with that Tower. Like maybe it was like a sudden breakup. Like you weren't expecting it. Like things were great, and then all of a sudden it's like, nah, I can't be with you. It wasn't like a slow demise where, you know, you're fighting all the time. It was like one blow up and that was it. It was done. It was over. And you're like, yo, like, you know, what happened here? So I kind of feel like you want a relationship with someone, but I don't know if you can. So let's get their feelings, and maybe that'll give us a little bit of a clue, right? So we have two of Cups, 7 of Pentacles, Knight of Wands. Now see, they think that you are their soulmate. But again, there's some hesitancy here with the 7 of Pentacles. They're trying to figure out if it's worth it or not. It's like Chris from Minipon says, you know, is the juice worth the squeeze? They're trying to figure that out. But they are super attracted to you, and if they do come back, or they're going to come back hot, like on fire, like they might even love bomb you because they're feeling their feels for you. Like they still care about you a lot, but there's something that they got scared, or there's something that scared them. I don't know why they ripped the rug out from underneath you, but that's what it feels like. And it feels like maybe they've taken time now to really analyze their situation, and maybe they even tried to be with other people, but they realized they weren't you. I kind of think your person wants you back. And I know you still have feelings for this person. I know you would want this back too, but I think you're going to be worried. I think you're going to be worried that, you know, will this person do that again? Because this was sudden. You weren't prepared for this. So let me get some more here. The relationship right now is in hermit mode. Somebody's waiting for the perfect time. But there could be a new beginning. Or you might have heard from this person recently. They might be like dipping their toe and trying to come back slow. But hang on one second. All right, sorry, I had to put you on pause. That was a client in need. Emergency. I get them sometimes. But that's no excuse for interrupting your reading. But I felt like I really needed to. Okay, so let's get back to you. I feel like this relationship right now is kind of been on pause. You know, I think you've both been kind of reflecting. I think you both want it to come together again. Somebody's waiting for the perfect opportunity for it. What I'm going to say is there's never a perfect opportunity. You know, it's like you only live once. Let's go for it. But some people have to take things slow, and I think your person is taking their things slow. But I definitely feel like you might have heard from them. Like they might have dipped their toe in the water, but they're coming in kind of slow. Is it because they're afraid? Is it because they want to be chased? I don't know. It could be an ego thing. I'm not quite sure, but we'll get some answers. Let me get you some more cards. Someone you know is undependable and insincere. I think that's kind of how you feel about them. Unsettled times needs to plan ahead, and I kind of think that's for them. Okay, so that kind of makes sense, right? Like I feel like you feel like they're undependable. You don't know if you can trust them, and that they might be insincere right now. Like you need concrete. I don't want to say proof. I was going to say proof, but I don't want to say proof because I don't think you need concrete proof. I mean, it would be nice, but you just need something that you could really trust in. Like they've got to say the words that you really, really, really need to hear. And they know that this is an unsettled time, and they need to play their cards right, and they need to prepare. So maybe that's why this Three of Wands is here, because that is the planning stages. That's like getting ready to make a move, but not making a move yet. So, and maybe that's why they're starting out really slow, because maybe they're like unsure what the plan should be, and they're feeling you out. I don't know. Let's get some more cards. You are cherished by the angels. I think the relationship is blessed. I do. I think the relationship is blessed. I'm sorry. Look, I don't know why I'm apologizing, because I think that it, you know, if it's meant to be, it's meant to be. But I do think that you need to set boundaries, right? Make sure you are getting paid first. Make sure that the love is coming to you. Look, relationships are equal give and take, but again, you need a certain amount of confidence in order for this to move forward. So you got to make sure you get that. All right? So before you be giving everything, make sure you're taking a little bit here. Make them pay a little bit. That's unfair, and I normally don't tell you to do that. But in this case, I think you need to. They ripped the rug out from under you. So I think that if this person needs to pay for that a little bit. And not in a negative way. Just, they need to prove their trust, their loyalty. So before you start giving, you know, everything away, all your heart and soul, make sure they're willing to give their heart and soul first. That's probably really bad advice. But it's the advice I would give my daughter as a mom. So I don't think Spirit would let me say it if they weren't okay with it. So, you know, I know I'm supposed to say that we're supposed to love unconditionally and all that, and I do believe in all that. I just, you know, I don't want this to happen for you again. That's all. Open your arms. I think they're saying that it's safe to open your arms to love for this person. I think they love you. I think you are soulmates, and I think this person knows you are. You're unsure of it, but they're not. I know you have feelings for them. You have strong emotional feelings towards them. I know that. I think you need to open your arms to love this person. It's hard. It really is hard to love unconditionally. And, you know, because we want to protect ourselves from getting hurt. But there is hope here. There's hope for you guys. Archangel Gabriel's stepping in to bring you some hope, to say that this could work. You can do this. Set your course. Know where you wish to go. Have a plan. So again, plans need to be made. Like, there needs to be, like, we don't have to plan every single thing, but a few, like knowing that there's a future, knowing that there's a commitment here, a commitment to working together, a commitment to be together, a commitment to stay together. That needs to be planned out a little bit. And like I said, it doesn't have to, we don't have to plan every little thing. We need to go with the flow with some things. But I think you need a little bit of proof here, a little bit, you need something to hold on to. And I know proof's probably not the right word, but you need something that you can grasp. You need something that you can really, truly believe in. But they're telling you that if you're feeling that you are not good enough for this person, you need to stop that. All right? Because I think that's part of it for some reason. I don't know why, but I feel like this is on you. It says, tell that little voice to pipe down in a little bit more colorful of a way, but all right, let me get you your last tarot card here. Let's see what your advice card is. Transformation, which is kind of the death card. Well, it is the death card. So is it, you know, I think it's telling you that, yeah, something ended, but it's time for a rebirth. It's time for things to change. Nothing remains the same, and I need to accept that life evolves through a cycle of birth, death, and rebirth. Now is a time of transition as things are changing from one form to another. I need to allow this to happen for my highest good, and I am called to let go of the old so that I can welcome the new. Gotta let go of what happened in the past so that you can welcome in this new beginning with this person. Or not. You can welcome in a new beginning with somebody completely new and let this person go. Choice is yours, but I kind of feel like this could really be amazing eventually. But that's up to you. Alright, that's what I have for you, pile 2. Give the video a like, subscribe to the channel, and leave me a comment. All those things help me, and I appreciate you for it. Till next time, love and light. Hi, pile 3. If you chose the breath, then this one is going to be your reading. Sorry, I have an itch. So give me a second. Let's get your cards. Queen of Cups, King of Cups, King of Pentacles. Wow. So you have good feelings towards this person. You love them. Oh, you think your person has a big heart. You think that they're very generous. You think that they'll take care of you. They'll support you. You have good feelings towards this person. That's beautiful. I love it. I love it. All right, so that doesn't take a lot to explain. So let's see what your person feels. 7 of Wands, Page of Cups, the Fool. All right. So they feel like they have to defend themselves to you a little bit. They're nervous. They don't know how you feel. They don't see it. They don't see it. They're nervous. They still feel a little like they have to prove themselves to you. Like yeah. So, sorry about the dog. They're coming in with a little bit of, like, I want to say immature energy, but it's not necessarily like somebody's not younger than you or acting younger than you. It's just like they don't have the confidence that you have, right? You see this person as a lot more confident than they actually feel. And maybe they're confident in their outside world, but they're not confident towards you. But they would love to start an adventure with you. So I don't think that this is somebody that you're in a relationship with. I think this is somebody maybe you're tiptoeing around. Like it hasn't really gotten off the ground, hasn't gotten started yet. But I think that this could be pretty amazing. I like how you feel, and I actually don't mind how they feel either. They're a little nervous. They're a little scared. So maybe this is somebody, like their type is not somebody you would normally date. You know, maybe it's like, maybe there's a difference between you. Like maybe you're different races, or maybe you're different religions. You know, maybe there's a difference, and so they feel like they have to prove themselves to you in some way. But I think you're not seeing that. Like you're not seeing, or you're overlooking it. Because I think you feel that this person is a big-hearted family guy who would take care of you. And I think you really admire that. So, I don't know. Let's see. What's the energy of the relationship? The Hangman, the Eight of Swords, and the Empress. So again, I feel like this is kind of like everybody's trying to see if this is going to work. Like everybody's trying to feel it out. It's a little bit stuck. It's not really moving forward fast. Like everybody's trying to see, like, you're trying to say, do I make the sacrifice? Do I accept the difference? Right? And that worries you a little bit. Maybe worries about what your family would think or what your friends would think. And I also feel like this person is worried as well. Like they're worried that, you know, they can't have what they want. I think they want you. But I think you both feel very loving and nurturing towards each other. So, I don't know. Will it work? It could. It absolutely could. But will it? We'll see. Let's get some more cards. Dealings with a relationship with a woman. Guaranteed success. All right. So, I love the guaranteed success. So, this is going to work out for you, which is beautiful. Dealings with a woman. You could be a woman. Your person could be a woman. Or this could be somebody else that might be involved. Like, not necessarily a third party, but maybe there's an ex that you are being cautious about. Maybe there's a pain in the butt mother that's involved, or sister or something. So it doesn't matter. I feel like that this is not that important. You'll be able to work with it or around it or deal with it in some way. What I really feel is important, that you got guaranteed success. So that's really a good thing. Rainbows, blessings. Blessings are showering your life. The relationship's blessed. And you're blessed to be with them, and they're blessed to be with you. Beautiful. Let go of guilt. All right. So if you're feeling guilty, I am kind of feeling it like it's tied to this woman. Like maybe you're feeling guilty that you're doing something for you and you're not taking into consider how maybe somebody in your family feels, or maybe how a friend feels, or how an ex feels. I don't know. But they're saying you can let go of guilt because you have your life and you need to live it, and you need to do what's best for you. And if this person is best for you, then you need to go for it. So let go of the guilt. Let's see what else we got here. Tangibility. Make your dreams real. So they're giving you the green light here. If you want this, you can have this. This is nice. They're saying go for your dreams. If this person's going to make your dreams come true, or be your dream come true, then there ain't nothing stopping you but your own guilt. So let it go. Unicorn. Invite in serendipity. So invite in those beautiful coincidences, those meant to be moments, that magical feeling. Invite serendipity in. Welcome it. Because you're going to start, I think you're going to start seeing signs or proof that this is meant to be. The right way. Learning to create what you desire. Well, exactly that. This is what you desire. You can have this. You don't have to hold yourself back from this. So, nice. Let's get these. All right, let's get this. Hang on. Here we go. What do we got? Zen AF. Zen AF. Chakras loaded and ready. So it's saying, make peace with this. If this is what you want, make peace with it, because it's going to be beautiful and amazing and a dream come true. The world. A new cycle is beginning. A new cycle for you is beginning. Let's see. I'm being called to shift my perspective on my life now. When I remember I am first and foremost an immortal soul, experiencing life as a human being. Did I say immortal? Yeah. I have no fear. I can see clearly that I am a powerful co-creator in a divine partnership with Spirit. Aligning myself with Spirit, remaining unattached to outcomes, I am a conduit for miracles. So it's saying, you want to shift your perspective from your old way of thinking to a new way of thinking, that you can have what you want. If this relationship is going to make you happy, then you need to go for it. Whether it works out in the long run or not, it doesn't matter. If it makes you happy in the moment, then that's what you have to strive for and feel and go for, because that's all we can ask for, is for you guys to live, for everyone to live in the moment and be happy as you possibly can be. Sometimes there are consequences to our actions, but if we were coming at every situation with love, which isn't always easy to do, but if we are, then we're good. We're good. If we're not deliberately harming somebody else on purpose, then we're good. All right? So I think this is a beautiful relationship for you. Anyway, that's what I got for you, Pile 3. So give the video a like, subscribe to the channel, and leave me a comment, because all of that helps me and I appreciate you for it. Till next time. Love and light.